Because we all go down to our primal urges. We're not looking for brains, we're looking for booty. Howdy y'all, Master Sergeant Porkins here. How y'all doing today? Today we're going to be starting a new series of 7 Days to Die, War of the Walkers. Now, War of the Walkers is definitely one of my favorite mods, right alongside there with Ravenhurst. And to be honest, I've kind of taken a step back away from the 7 Days to Die stuff, but I've kind of really wanted to get back into it. So I'd figured, hell, I'd just play the War of the Walker stuff. I noticed they had 5.2, and I do like the bigger backpack mod, so I'm deciding to go with that. Standard difficulty, pretty much standard stuff. I don't have the zombies on run, unfortunately. I know a lot of people like the running zombies. I don't. I've never been much of a track star zombie myself. I'm more the whole Romero zombies that, you know, like to walk and shamble and all that kind of stuff. Where the hordes you got to worry about, not so much you have to run constantly. But what we're going to do is, first off, we're going to go find a place. We're going to go call it home, and then we're going to get things established. But first off, I know that they've changed a few things. Like they have the quest tracker. Alright, so we have that. So, journey to the settlement. They have the starter crate, of course. Put the starter crate down. I think you put it down like this. Some of this stuff is a little bit different than what I've done in a while. Uh-oh. I picked it back up. Yep. God bless it. Alright, there you go. That way. Okay, so what do I have to do? So I said pick up starter crate, so you probably what you did. Bash it. Bash it. There we go. Bash it. That's all I had to do. Damn, got some stuff. Chicken soup. Water. Everything a grown boy needs. Awesome. Alright, what do we have going on here? Tools, supplies, everything are going. Got the land claim block there. That's good. So at least you get a little bit of stuff from the get-go. Got a flashlight. I can save on that for something. So it looks like we have a stone axe and a stone shovel and a stone hammer used to upgrade and repair blocks. Interesting. Interesting. All right. So yeah, this is going to seem very foreign to me, but first off, we're going to go find a few things. We're going to probably also gather some stuff for a bedroll while we're out and about. I should probably use my hands and not use that to break it. You know, it's awesome that when you play a game as much as like this, where I think I have almost about 1,600 hours on it now. But I've played it, and then you don't go back to it for a while. You kind of really, it feels like as if it's just really foreign. Ooh, potatoes. I love potatoes. It's almost like if you're going back into it again, or I should say, it's almost like if having the same experience all over again. Like that first time you ever played it. But of course, I started playing this when Alpha 2 came out and rolled around, and that was interesting. It almost looked like a really bad Minecraft knockoff. If a lot of you guys have ever played the game and seen that. I crafted. Oh, never mind. I was just not patient enough. I'm going to grab some cotton just in case, because I have a feeling that I might need it. Not sure about the goldenrod stuff right now. I don't have a fire store. So, ooh, there is some clay around here. Alright, we have a bedroll, aka bread roll. Shouldn't have to worry about that too much, but I'll just set it down right now just to kind of get that going. I'm going to go pick a direction. What looks good? There's water. Okay, yeah, spending points. That's awesome. Okay, so there's a big water source around me. I'm going to stick around the water source. Water sources always tend to be good. Alright, we're going to go head off this direction. Don't know where we're going, but we'll eventually get to where we're going. Because that's the biggest part of this whole game, is exploration. That's what you do. Oh, wait. What's that? Potato? Oh, what kind of crap was that? Well, it was that kind of crap. Oh, crap. There's already stuff out there. Already people wanting to... NPCs already roaming around out here. Usually if there's NPCs roaming around, there's usually a city nearby. Or at least some sort of settlement. Now, my biggest concern is... Oh, whoa! We got a wooden bow right off the bat. And ammunition. I'll take that. That's a good find. A very good find. I think what I'll do here is, let me grab this aloe. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to find a city. I'm going to find a home to build in. Oh, that's a home. Kind of near water. I think people are already shooting at me. Is that it? I think they are. And of course, the shooting, they're going to be bringing zombies. It's a trader hut or some sort? Heard pigs. Oh, yeah. I didn't wake up everything in this house, but gotta be careful now. Oh, oh, there's an upstairs part too. Couple of zombies. See if I can hit the damn thing. My aiming's gonna be off. I know it is. Oh, thank God. Whew. Zombie Steve! Hi, Steve! Keep you up here. It's in the washing machine. Maybe find some clothes. Nope, not a darn thing. So I'm wondering if that one NPC that was wandering around was the one killing the ghouls. I just gotta be careful. Casper. Man, I've done that before. You ever do that and get that extra hit in? Next thing you know, you've blown yourself up with that gas barrel. Good God, it gets bad sometimes. Ooh, a grill. Yep, now I need just to find a Wagner Char King, I tell you what. Well, shit. This might have to do for a while. Use this as a main base. I can reinforce this. There's a lot of good resources around. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. I've set up in worse places before. Good resources, though. Leather. That'll help me build a forge real quick. And get a few other things going. Not to mention, I might be able to look to see if there's something right underneath that steel plate. A lot of the times when you see the steel plates in the floor, there's usually indicative of like maybe a purse or something underneath there that'll give you good stuff. Okay, I think I've already checked that. Check the bathroom. Did I check in? Did I check in here? In the toilet? There's no poop in there. No poop. Alright, it ain't much. But it's better than nothing. Alright, this is my home. I'm gonna have to start working on it. Home crap home. It's got a nice little front door to it. It's got a nice path. We'll figure out where that path goes. It looks like I'm right at the very end of it. Oh, there's a pig right outside. A lot of good nodes, resources. But we'll definitely check out that path. Looks like there's another house later on in there. I'm just going to stay right here. This is actually a really good spot. All right, bust that up. All right, let's go out and get some wood because we're going to have to chop a few things down, get some things to repair with. If there's any zombies around here, should be able to deal with them. So nice where you have, good amount of resources where you're at, those rock nodes. We're going to be doing a lot of mining. You're going to see that throughout the series. Mining is a good way to help rack up those points, those essential skill points that you need to be able to grow and do things better. Not to mention there's also fighting. Fighting also does a pretty damn good job too. We're going to be doing a lot of questing. Everything's done. But what I do is, sometimes I build custom things. I don't get really intricate as some of the other guys do that play the game. What I like to do is I take the whole realistic combat engineer feel. What I do is I take a building, and I've done many different buildings, and I'll check them out, see what their value is as a strategic place and point to go. This would be good, not too bad to hold. It's definitely a little bit bigger than what a single player would work, but you can probably get at least a good 4 or 5, be able to hold it pretty defensively. It's in a good area with a lot of wood, a lot of resources to get we need to get, at least for the main building resources. I need to know how far I am away from town. But so far up on, I have a little scale that, and I'll probably end up speaking more about this scale that I've kind of worked up in my head of strategic value and how that'll work and how that'll be implemented. There you go. Just, hey, I got it. Zombie Marlene. Hi, Marlene. What the hell? Protection class fragment. Dang, that's a new thing. I said, Leah, later on I'll be speaking more in hand about the class, not the class feature, but the what I rate buildings on, how well that they would work from a defensive standpoint. I'm one of those guys, I don't try to cheat the game or try to build like really weird things. I try to go and look at a perspective like, how would this work in real life? Like, what could you work with physics and see if you can work within those parameters. I mean, it is fun sometimes to break a game, but it's also really fun to see if you can keep yourself within the parameters and survive on what they want you to. Ooh, looks like we're getting, looks like copper? Is that it? Did I just see copper? Yeah, copper fragment, zinc fragments. Now, this is one of the things I love about War of the Walkers. War of the Walkers, you progress a lot differently than you would Ravenhurst. Ravenhurst is a very slow slog. Ooh, broke it. Well, we can always make a new one. I never worry about repairing the damn thing because they're so easy to make. They're just not worth. That was a 50, that's 25. But you know what? I got to build my skills up anyways. But it tends to be a slow slog with Ravenhurst. The only thing I noticed that with War of the Walkers is that you kind of feel like an idiot when you first start out. It's like you don't know how to make a cup of tea, but you can make an axe. Oh, getting a little tired. I guess while I have the time, I'm going to check out the skills. What do they have for skills now? Of course, we're going to do toolsmithing. That's going to be the biggest thing right now. Next level, I'll most likely do Sexual Tyrannosaurus, which is a really good skill all the way around. Oh, looks like we have a neighbor over here. Hi, neighbor! Well, we got two neighbors. They're coming over. They're going to bring over fruitcake. I love fruitcake. Oh, that's in my butt! I can't move! I can't... Oh, jeez. Oh, your son came up behind me. You sneaky. Oh, I'm so horrible. I heard him, but I couldn't move. I actually got stuck. And I was jumping and just apparently just sliding up. You little bastard! Oh, man. Hope these things cure infection. Bleeding out, bleeding out, bleeding out. No infection. Well, bite mark. Oh, well, actually, here. Okay, I totally forgot. Yeah, the bite mark thing. So, yeah, we'll have to use one of those. That does cure bite mark, I believe. You applied first aid. There we go. We're good. I'm healing up. I only bled outside my butthole. It's okay. Zombies love to eat ass. That's just something known throughout the lexicon of the whole zombie lore. Zombies will eat ass every chance they get to. It's not brains. It's the booty. Because we all go down to our primal urges. We're not looking for brains. We're looking for booty. This game always puts me on edge every time I'm playing. Like if I'm out here mining and trying to grab a few resources and getting a few things, next thing I know, they they come out of nowhere. I love it. Makes me hop out of my chair every single time. That's alright. We'll get as much stuff as we can right now. Been grabbing some pretty good resources. I'm going to build a few boxes to kind of put up and put things away. Build some things up on the second floor. We'll leave this for right now. God, ooh, I'm getting stuck on those rocks. That is not a good thing. Ooh, I better do something about those gore blocks, too. Gore blocks are not a good thing. They bring more deadheads around, and we don't want any of those guys. We don't want any more of the ungrateful dead out here. We want Jerry Garcia and his buddies. Alright, that one is pretty much toast. And I should be able to just build a new one. Do you like the fact they have a stone hammer? Use it to upgrade blocks. Not the greatest tool, but it gets the job done. Indeed. Can I smash? Let me smash. So that just looks like just a normal thing. So, okay. That's why they probably kind of changed the look of it, the feel. Ooh, pipe. Pipes are always good from the get-go. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Man, that's going to get a little bit confusing over time, but that's all right. We'll get it. She's a fixer-upper. Not going to lie. Seen better. Alright, I think we're going to have to go upstairs real quick, but I'm going to clear out all this little crap. Because anything that can cause noise when you're walking over it is just going to cause problems. Clear out these little pieces here. Don't need those anymore. Yeah, clear out that gore block. I was going to keep him there, you know, just for old time's sake. But yeah, we'll start putting a few things up here. I think I'll kind of like build base items and everything. Alrighty, let's get going. Okay, small storage chest. We can make a few of these. Let's build at least 4. And I am very notorious for kind of having an OCD attitude about where everything goes. Eventually I'll label them, but I'll know which boxes go where depending on how I do things. Alright. Rotate it. Do it. There you go. One right there. Alright. I like that. That's very nice. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put forge materials up into here. Forge materials are things we're going to be, of course, using for forge later on. And I'll kind of stack them up in somewhat a semi, kind of just, little bit of an area just to kind of figure out what I need to do. I'm going to keep this black iron, the standard iron. I usually don't smelt that, but I do kind of keep it and compile it because there's so many good uses for that. Take half the stone. We don't really need that much stone. Oh, there you go. So keep some of the stone. We'll use that for changing a few things out. Then this one on this backside right here, we'll use this for odds and ends. Odds and ends are always good things. Like say, for instance, we'll use it for short iron pipes. Use it for everything from cloth. We'll also put in things like gas barrels. Stuff to kind of keep fuel in there as well. What else do we have? We're going to take half these plant fibers just to have them in there as a backup. And then, what was it? Yeah, animal fat, rotting flesh. We can use those for other things too. And then, where else do we have? Okay, broken glass. Actually, broken glass will actually go back into the forge stuff because you can use that to help, you know, use it for making glass or anything, or if you don't have any sand for the time period. All right, medical box. Medical box, we're going to be stacking up things like, say, for instance, we'll put moldy bread and other things that we can use for things that we can, for medical purposes and stuff. Eventually, I'll put that kind of stuff in there. Then on this box is going to be for ammunition only. I will be making other stuff, and there's a reason what I do. I separate the nitrate powder and the lump of coal. Both are essential for making ammunition when I get the time to. Everything else seems to be good. Paper, I'll put paper in there that is used for shotguns later on. We'll have that. And then I also need to actually probably produce maybe 3 more chests. And I'll put these in other areas. One will be for clothing, which I'll actually use this washing machine. Normally I'd break something like this down, but you know what? It's not a bad thing to have. And it's almost kind of if like it's a kind of a placeholder, a little map sort of ordeal. Like, oh, okay, so this is a sign. So it's like, this is where clothes go. if need to be. So yeah, clothes can kind of go in there. And then, there's a few other things I could probably put over here. Food, I'll have food and stuff down here because I'll be able to do some food crafting. And I'll probably just stick this guy probably just right down here, right by the stove. And then I'll put the actual, I'll make a fire pit and put it right there. Good place to have it. And then up here, that where I had the ammunition stuff, what I'll do is I'll put it on its face again with the ammunition. I'll stick it right there. Firearms will go into here for right now, just small firearms. So we have ammunition, firearms, clothing, and then say for instance any sort of food stuff at the moment. So we have 2 potatoes. I need to also put down my bedroll. I just realized that. And then of course in the fridge, I will use the fridge for any sort of storage because that works. So we'll put in a couple mason jars there. Normally I wouldn't put seeds in the food box, but for right now, actually no, I'll keep those out. Aloe vera plants need to go up there. Cotton needs to go actually into the other box. So this is how my brain works, which is kind of slightly miswired a bit. So yeah, cotton will go in here. Then, yep, aloe vera, we'll put that in there because we can use that to make a paste to make really good bandages and stuff for the aloe vera paste. Now we'll just start going around. We'll start fixing everything. It is, everything's all broken as shit, but you know what? We got this. We got this. Another good way to really get your building up, your building skill. And then I'll replace the doors with my own. It's kind of a shame that you really can't use these doors and reprogram them. Like I would like to make them to where, I could lock them, but apparently you can't. Joel, look into that, please. All right. We're going to work around this other door just in case there... Oh, yeah, it's back over here on this side. And then I need to go set down my bedroll. Once again, I forgot to do so. Man, this place is going to look really nice once I'm done with it. And then we're going to go exploring a little bit later. Apparently not. Apparently it doesn't want me to do that. Apparently it wants me to do it from the outside. Fair enough. It kind of fix this door for right now. Just a little bit. Yeah, for the most part, yeah, it's not the most beautiful place, but it'll work. It'll work. Bathroom's nice. I mean, I got a fully working toilet. I got a fireplace. I mean, it's a loft, really. I mean, think of it this way. It's probably, what is it, maybe 2... I mean, you could, one big bedroom sort of ordeal. Kitchen, living room, bathroom. Not bad. Good little starter home for people. But I'll tell you this much. It's going to be beautiful when we're done with it. I'm going to put a bed right over here. Be so happy with it. I got a little end table and a chair. I'm going to have to move this bed, maybe upgrade to that. But, I would have slept on that. But look at the mattress. The mattress is... Yeah, you don't want to sleep in that. I mean, you'll probably catch herpes or HIV syphilitis off that. That. I may have to go get a tetanus shot just by looking at that. Alrighty, so we got finally set up. We found a spot. We're gonna start upgrading it, doing a little bit of things here and there, and then afterwards we're going to go do some searching. We're gonna go look down the road, find some other houses, possibly a nearby city. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate coming on out. Now, if you guys enjoyed what you saw, give that like and subscribe button some hell, and I'll see you all in the next battlefield. Deuces!